The lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community in Tucson, Arizona struggles daily with acceptance, equal rights, and violence. Some members of the community are afraid to come out for fear of losing their friends or even their family members.
My name is Della Hooks, and I'm the Anti-Violence Program Coordinator at Wingspan. I think transitioning from that, just tolerating folks, to acceptance, accepting people for who they are, who they choose to love, be with, how they choose to live their lives. The community education piece, being able to do things like interviews with students, going into the colleges and the community colleges and talking about LGBTQ issues and what's going on in not only just Arizona but in the U.S. I think a lot of it is the discrimination. One of the reasons why we have so many folks that come into to our space is because they know it's an all-purposing, all-welcoming environment. It's more of, I'm just going to turn a blind eye to it. I'm not going to, I know it's out there. Ellen's on TV. She's openly gay. Like, I know it's out there. Rosie's gay. I know it's out there. But I don't want to look back. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to talk about it. And when you hear those things, like, people don't want to be around people that are expressing their love and affection for the person that they're with. So I think that's where the discrimination piece comes from. It's almost like people think they can catch homosexuality or something like that. So I think one of the things is that it's not only the LGBTQ folks, but it's what we call the allies. So it's people who may not identify as being LGBTQ like myself, but I consider myself to be an ally. So having that knowledge and that compassion for all people is one of the great things about allies.
Being a member of the Pride Alliance definitely helps being a homosexual. I feel more welcome. In a sense, it's almost a family to me since it is a minority. I do participate in those events as much as I can. I think it helps me be more confident with my sexuality, and again, I get to meet other people. Honestly, the biggest fear for me for coming out, just being judged by the other people. I wish it was accepted, but that's the way the world is, so, I mean, it is a huge relief knowing that other people feel the same way that I do about my sexuality. It makes me feel comfortable talking to them. I could tell them a lot of things that I honestly can't tell even to my best friends.
So my name is Jen Hofel Olson, and I'm the program director for LGBTQ affairs here at the University of Arizona. Students have a lot of energy, passion. I'm interested in areas of social justice for all kinds of oppressed communities, and this happens to be an identity that I'm a part of. This is an opportunity to serve my community and to help empower people to be their full selves. The Supreme Court currently, hearing 2 cases that they'll rule on this season about gay marriage, and so there are a lot of younger people who are a lot more accepting of LGBT relationships and identities, and older people as well. And then there are people who are not. And so, so the way that manifests and the issues that manifests are, one, I think people still sometimes struggle with coming out. I mean, I meet students all the time, and staff and faculty, honestly, who are not out or just recently coming out or are only out to themselves but haven't shared it with other people, or at various degrees in the process of coming out. And so I guess I could just say it's painful when you can't be your full self. Everybody realizes that they know someone who identifies along the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning spectrum. And I think the more people know someone individually, the harder it is to hate a group of people. And I think it's important for all of us to educate ourselves about things we don't know. And so if you're someone who doesn't know a lot about LGBT issues and identities, there are lots of resources to get educated. And on campus, one of the services that we offer is a Safe Zone training program. And that's, a way that for free people can come and learn about all the different kind of identities that fall under this beautiful rainbow umbrella, and reflect on ways to be a better ally. And I think that I take very seriously how important our ally relationships are. Like, for example, my brother is like my biggest ally, because what it means to be an ally is that you have privileges that the oppressed community doesn't. And so as an ally, you often can be privy to conversations and things. People will say things in front of you that they would never say in front of your gay sister or your gay brother. And I love my brother. I love him anyway. But what is, I feel so proud of is like he always speaks up, not just for me, but for LGBT people. And use your voice to speak up. Call people out when they, when they're hating on groups of people.